Welcome back to another Habs Daily News with the hockey coach, Frenchy. Today, we want to talk about the Montreal Canadiens news following by the mock trade proposal, another one for the Montreal. But before we start, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show, and leave us a comment about this episode. Let's dive in talking about my first subject of the day. And I want to talk about the news for the Montreal Canadiens. Today, it was the team picture for the Montreal Canadiens. A lot of smiles during that picture. All the players was in the picture today, following by the coaching staff. Finally, the owners, Jeff Molson, and the executive VP, Jeff Gordon, and Ken Hughes, all together was in the picture of the Montreal Canadiens. My second news of the day is about the injury update for the Montreal Canadiens, and RHP participated to the practice, but unfortunately left the practice with only 5 minutes later. We don't know yet the condition of the RHP. Don't be surprised to get an update in the next 24 to 48 hours. Finally, good news for the Laval Rocket. Emil Henneman and Jared Davidson are returning with the Laval Rocket. They practiced yesterday, and we expect them to participate for the next game for the Laval Rocket. News of the day is about Martin St. Louis. Martin St. Louis, during the press conference yesterday, talked about Sean Monahan. Hear what he's thinking about Sean Monahan.
Ben, il est complet, il joue une game de 200 pieds, comme tu dis, il t'aide à partir avec la rondelle bien souvent, il est capable de tuer des punitions, jouer sur le power play. Il y a pas, tu sais, quand il est sur la glace, ça me dérange pas qui est sur la glace, l'autre bord, pour la route, il est très il est le fun d'avoir sur ton banc. C'est un bon leader, un bel exemple. As-tu d'autres?
Then he talked about the Uri Sokoski. He compared Sokoski with the Wood Ways. Read here what he's thinking about Uri Sokoski. He compared Sokoski when you are stuck in the traffic. Martin St. Louis like to use different metaphor to compare Montreal Canadiens players. Sen is behind the bench with the Habs. Then my other news about Lane Hudson. Hudson is the player of the week in NCAA. This is the second time of the year Hudson is the player of the week. He has a hat trick last Saturday against North Dakota. Obviously, Boston lost 5-4 in overtime. But Hudson, after 7 games, he has 6 goals, 3 assists, and for a total of 9 points. What looked like Lane Hudson, really unique. Moved the puck very well, have a great stick, shifty. It's always impressive to watching Lane Hudson when he carries the puck. And hopefully, in the next couple of years, the Montreal Canadiens fans are going to have that chance and opportunity to watching Lane Hudson. Finally, my last news of the day is about the preview game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning. The game starts at 7 o'clock tonight. We invite you, please, to join me on the play-by-play commentary. The Tampa Bay Lightning lost yesterday 6-5 in overtime against Toronto Maple Leafs. The last 10 games, Tampa Bay are 4-2-4. They lost all the game and overtime since the beginning of the season 4 times. And then the Montreal Canadiens lost the last 3 games. And that's conclude all the news of the day. And let's move on for my last subject of this episode. My last subject of this episode is about a mock trade proposal for the Montreal Canadiens. And today I make a trade between the Edmonton Oilers and the Montreal Canadiens. We know the Edmonton Oilers are struggling. They lost again 6-2 against the Vancouver Canucks last night, and they're not looking good. The biggest problem they have is the goaltender. Both goaltender, Campbell and Skinner, are struggling. For me, I believe Edmonton, they need to fix this problem. So what I have a trade for you guys today. The Montreal Canadiens trade both Jake Allen and Jake Evans to the Edmonton Oilers. In return, Montreal get the veteran goaltender, the 31 years old Calvin Pickard. Then they get another veteran player, Jen Mark. Then first round pick 2024 or Dylan Holloway. And finally, Montreal Canadiens get a third round pick 2025. This is my proposal for that trade. What is the benefit for the Montreal Canadiens? First of all, they get a first round pick or Dylan Holloway, only 22 years old. Then they fix the problem with the goaltender and Laval with Pickard. And then they save money for the season, salary cap 2024-2025 with a contract of Jake Evans and Jake Allen. Obviously, for Martin St. Louis, want to win game without Jake Allen, have only goaltender Montembeault et Primo. It could be a little bit more difficult. But for me, they are rebuilding. It's not necessary to have Jake Allen. When Montreal Canadiens are going to be good in the next 3 years, 4 years, Jake Allen is going to be out of the Montreal Canadiens. We don't know if Primo or Montembeault are going to stay with the Montreal, but I feel this is a good trait between Edmonton and Montreal Canadiens. I would love to hear from you. What do you think about that trait? It does conclude all the subject we have on this episode. Thanks for watching another Habs Daily News with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy. But before we leave, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show, and leave us a comment about this episode. And remember, you have greatness inside of you, and we wish you an amazing, great, blessed day, everybody.